What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Today we're doing NBA prediction, NBA playoff predictions. Let's see what we got in the chat. Oh, looks like the notification sent out, which is good. What's going on, Easy Breezy 22? What's going on, Karam? What's up, Mahomes plays MM? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start my predictions. So for Magic Bucks, I'll do a game by game. So I'll give, let's see here. I'll give the first game to the Bucks. You got Clippers beating the Celtics in 5. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll for sure watch it later. And let's see, I'll give the second game also to the Bucks. I just think that Giannis is just going to be too dominant, along with Chris Middleton. I just think it's going to be too dominant for people, especially for the Magic to handle. What's up, the Sports Talker? What's going on? Subscribe if you're new. Honestly, I think I'll give Bucks up 3-0. I'll give the Magic one game. I think the Magic are going to get him at least once. Are you Chiefs fan or Sports God, dude? I'm pretty sure that's who you are. What's going on? What's up? Alright, anyway. And I'll say the Bucks win the series 4-1. I'll say the Bucks moving on to the second round. What's going on, fan of Atlanta 365? What's going on? I'll give Bucks 4 games. I'll give the Magic 1 game. What's up? You guys go check out fan of Atlanta 365 if you guys haven't already. So I think that I'll have Bucks winning first round. Let me see if I can pull up my bracket. Okay. So the next one I'll do is Pacers and Heat. Pacers and Heat, that's a tough one. They got TJ Warren on the Pacers, Domantas Sabonis. I think Sabonis should be playing. I don't know if he's still injured or not. I'm assuming he will be playing. Oh yeah, no problem, fan of Atlanta. I'm pretty sure Domantas Sabonis is playing. Anyway, I'll give the Heat the first game. I think this is going to be a really good series. I'll go ahead and split the first 2 games between them. Boston winning the East. Oh yeah, definitely possible. No doubt about that. I'll have them split the first two, and then I'll give the edge to the Heat in the third game. I'll give them another one. I'll have the Heat up 3-1. Yeah, Jazz are the underdogs. I'll give the Pacers one game to stay in it. I'll say the Pacers make a good comeback, force a game 7. But then I'll say Pacers come back, force a game 7. But then Heat win game 7. So I have the Heat winning the series 4-3. So then we'll move on to the Celtics and the 76ers. Move on to Celtics, 76ers. Okay. So let's see. I think the Celtics are going to win this series, but I really think that the Celtics, this isn't going to be any issue for them. I'll give the 76ers one game, but I think the Celtics will win 4-1. So we can go ahead and move on to the Nets and the Raptors. We move on to Nets and Raptors. Nets and the Raptors. I'll say Raptors. I think the Raptors will win the series. I'll say Raptors. I'll say honestly, I'll give the Nets one game. But then after that, I think Raptors got it 4-1. So that does it for the first round of the Eastern Conference. So let's go ahead and move on to the West. Thanks, Witty. All right, Lakers and Blazers is the one I'm going to do next. I'll go ahead and put in the chat. I said Bucks, Heat, Celtics, and Raptors move on to the second round. To the East, at least. Or I'm assuming you meant 100 subs. Oh, that sucks. That's gotta suck. Oh, sorry, I deleted that. My bad, easy breezy. I'm gonna go back to my predictions. Said Bucks, Heat, Celtics, and Raptors move on. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Lakers, Blazers. I'll give the Lakers the first game. I'll give the Blazers one game. And I'll give the Blazers the lead at 2-1. And I'll give the Lakers again at 2-2. I think this is going to be a really close series. A lot of people don't. What's up, Alex Sports? What's going on? Share out the NBA playoff prediction stream. I already went past the Nets and the Raptors. I said the Raptors are going to win 4-1. Nah, Blazers not sweeping. Blazers not sweeping. I will say, I think this is going to go to a game 7. I really do. I really think this is going to game 7. Blazers are a really good team. What's going on? Subscribe if you're new. Honestly, I'm going to give the Blazers game 7. I'm gonna give Blazers the upset. I'm gonna say Blazers 4, Lakers 3. I'm going to give the Blazers the upset. Can't believe I'm doing it, but I'm going to do it. Dodgers 183 today. That's good. Swap the Angels. Lakers have been struggling since the return. Yeah, a little bit. Don't spam Winter. All right, I'm going to move on to Rockets and Thunder. What's up, Spider 1996? What's going on? Yeah, I have Blazers upsetting the Lakers. Believe it or not, I think the Blazers are a huge underdog. I think the Blazers are going to upset the Lakers in 7. Okay, so move on to Rockets Thunder. I'll give Thunder the first game. I'll give the Rockets 1 game. The thing about the Rockets is that if they're not hitting their threes, then they're going to lose. So any night where they're not hitting threes, they're going to lose. No, I'm not kidding, dude. I really think the Blazers can upset the Lakers. All right, so I'll give this 2-2. I'll say Rockets 4, Thunder 2. I know he gave me $10 million if the Blazers win that series. I think they can. I think they definitely have the capability. Okay, next one is Nuggets and Jazz. Oh, also, guys, I am calling that game tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. So make sure you guys catch that. Make sure you guys catch that stream. It's gonna be fun. All right, Nuggets and Jazz. I'll say Jazz. I'll say Nuggets 1, Jazz 1. The Rockets and 3-pointers have a beef story, that's for sure. All right. I'll give the Jazz game 3. I'll split them again. I'll say Jazz win the series 4-2. I think the Jazz are a really good team. 4-2. I'll go to the last first round series, which is the Clippers and the Mavs. What is the story behind you liking Atlanta teams and not Florida teams? Well, it's a really odd story. So my whole family pretty much likes University of Florida Gators, so I just kind of stuck with that. And then the very first year I played fantasy football, Matt Ryan was my fantasy quarterback, so I just stuck with the Falcons all through that. And then I wanted to start following basketball a few years back, so that I picked the Hawks because they were an Atlanta team, so it seemed pretty simple to me. And I was already a Braves fan well before I was Falcons or Hawks. So that's kind of how it happened. Anyway, Clippers Mavs. I'm going to say Clippers 4-1 Mavs. I'm going to say the Clippers 4-1 Mavs. Clippers 4, Mavs 1. So here I have Blazers, Rockets, Jazz, and Clippers move on. So now I'm going to go to the second round. the second round. I'll start with Bucks and Heat. All right, guys, am I back? I think I'm back. I think I'm back, guys. Put it ready in the chat if you guys can hear me and everything's good. Put it ready in the chat if you guys can hear me. Ready in the chat. All right, we're good. All right. I'm going to move on to the second round. All right. Time to move on to the second round. All right, Bucks and Heat. I'll give Bucks 1 game, Heat 1 game. You can't make Ultimate Trivia 2 grandma's birthday. It's all good, man. Celebrate her special day. You haven't studied for the Ultimate Trivia. Well, I didn't even make the questions yet, so I should probably do that. Anyways. Bucks 1, Heat 1, and then I'll go Bucks 2-1, and then I'll say 2-2, and then I'll have Bucks 4-2 over the Heat. You got Heat and 7. That's cool. 10 people in here at the like and subscribe. What's going on, Sports Fan Center? All right, so I got the Bucks moving on to the conference finals, and the other one is the Celtics and the Raptors. So moving on to Celtics Raptors. This is gonna be tough. Oh, again, start at 1-1. This is tough. I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and say this goes into a game 7. This goes to game 7. I'll say I'm taking the Celtics. Celtics move on to face the Bucks. On Saturday and Sunday, my brother and his friends are in an MLW wiffle ball tournament. Do you know the channel MLW wiffle ball? I can't say I do, but I will definitely check it out. Okay, moving on to the west side of the second round. I have the Celtics and the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. So let's move on to Blazers and Rockets. I'll give the Rockets the first game. Again, I'll split the first two. And I'll have Rockets. I'll give Rockets 3-1. The MLB wiffle ball. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Anyway, I'll give the Blazers another game. I'll say Rockets 4-2. I'll say Rockets win the series 4-2. And then the next one is the Jazz and the Clippers. Next one, Jazz and Clippers. I'll say, I'm going to go ahead and start right off the bat. I'll say Clippers win this one 4-2. I'll say Clippers 4-2 over the Jazz. Clippers 4-2 over the Jazz. So we're going to move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. And that is the Bucks and the Celtics. Bucks and Celtics. Yeah, Russell Westbrook, he's going to miss like the first game of the playoffs, I think. Or he might. That's what I've heard. Anyway, Bucks Celtics Eastern Conference Finals. I got to give Bucks game 1. I think they're going to come on strong. Fight hard for the first game. I'll give the Celtics the second game. I'll also give the Celtics the third game. I'll give the Bucks the fourth game and the fifth game. I'll take this one to a game 7. I'm saying Bucks. Ooh. Honestly, I'm torn. I don't know. Celtics have a really talented squad. And the thing is, Bucks, they rely on Giannis a lot. I'm going to give Celtics 4-3. Celtics 4-3 over the Bucks. Oh, I have the Celtics moving on to the NBA Finals. Refs do love Giannis. That is true. I'm going to move on to the Western Conference Finals, which I have Clippers and Rockets. Clippers and Rockets for the Western Conference Finals. Celtics are overall better, though. That's what I think, in my opinion. Play the Jeopardy music while we wait. All right, peace out, Sports Fan Center. Stick around if you guys can. I'm almost finished. I'm on the Western Conference Finals. I'll give Clippers game 1. I'll split the first 2 games again. Clippers 1, Rockets 1. I'll give Rockets the slight edge. But then Clippers going to come back and make it 2-2. I'll give this series to the Clippers 4-2. I'll say, so my NBA Finals is going to be the Celtics and the Clippers. I'm going to have the Celtics and the Clippers in the finals. Celtics and Clippers in the finals. This is going to be tough. I'll give Clips game 1. I'll have them go on to a 2-0 start. I'll give the Celtics a game. I'll give them 2 games to make it 2-2. And then I'll say Clippers 3. Can you watch my prediction video after this? Oh, yeah, sure. Definitely. I'll say Clippers win the NBA Finals 4-2. I'll say Clippers win it all. I'm going to give the whole thing to the Clippers. Thank you guys for 9 likes on the stream. My NBA Finals champion, Los Angeles Clippers, NBA Finals MVP. However, I'll give it to Kawhi Leonard. I'll give Kawhi. Blazers over Lakers. I'm going to be like the only person that picks that. All right, that's about it. That's all I had planned for this stream. That's all I had planned for this stream. So I think I'm going to head out, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Had a good audience today. Ultimate Trivia Night this Friday at 8:30 p.m. It's going to be a blast. Don't miss it. Kawhi wins 2 titles in a row, win another Finals MVP. Yeah, I think he will. It's either going to be him or Paul George. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Stay tuned for future live streams. Also, on Thursday, I believe, is the NBA Draft Lottery. I will be live for that to see if my Hawks can get the number 1 pick. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm signing off, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Peace out, guys.